Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Project 33. Today we're going to continue off with where we left off last time with the exhaust. Last episode I showed what the parts I was going to use for the muffler, the resonator, and the piping for the components, and how it was going to be laid out. And this episode we're going to be trying to get the exhaust all mounted up and finished. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully I'm not missing any parts. I might be, but we'll see how it goes. So underneath the car I had to change out a few things. Initially I was going to go straight to the X-pipe, but instead the resonators fit really nicely in those areas there. So I'm going to tie in the downpipe from the turbo all the way down, bend into there, then continue on. I had to measure out about 17 inches between those 2 points. Then I've laid out the exhaust of how I was going to do it. So resonator now, X-pipe in going to the back. Right now the way it sits with all the components, sets about 23 inches inside to inside, and you bring it down at 17 inches inside. So I'll trim down those 2 points and bring that in, and it'll run all the way to the back. So I got these shortened. Now they fit 17 inches inside to inside. There's just duct tape is holding it in place because I don't want to tack weld it at the moment in case something has to shift. Right now they're kind of holding it in place, and then I'm going to put it underneath the car now and see how it all lines up. If I need to make any more adjustments, then I can tack weld it in place while it's mounted to the car. And here we have it. The down pipe is connected to here. This will have to be tacked in for the final orientation. Same thing on the other side there. But we got both the runners running to the middle collector, to the X-pipe, and then 2 at the back. We're going to finish up with the muffler and tie that all together. As you can see now, I got the muffler exhaust all tacked up into place, running all the way to the front. It's just tacked in place. It took forever to figure out all these angles throughout here and there. Initially when I had it set up, I thought I had it right, and turns out when I backed up, it looked like this pipe there, especially on the other side, was lower than the tire. So I had to remove all the tacks. Luckily it was only tack welded, and then reposition it all, and that took forever. So having a second pair of hands would be handy, and now I just got to mount all the hangers and figure out where I'm going to put those, and I can take it all apart and weld it properly. And there we have it. It is now free hanging by itself with all the hangers in place. No sag, has enough clearance, not going to melt anything, I hope. And here we have the rear end all tacked in place. Excuse the welds, they're just spot welds or tack welds. Not really the best with that welder, especially when you're using an extension cord. You lose a lot of power through the distance. But it's all hanging on its own. It has the bushings, so it'll have a bit of movement, so it's not all rigid. And yeah, that's it for now. I just have to figure out my exhaust tip situation. I want to go twin tips with the car. The downside is the muffler, as you know, it's 3-inch outlet. And so far there's no, that I've seen or found, is any off-the-shelf ready-made twin tips that have a 3-inch inlet. It's all 2.5 or 2.25 smaller. I'll have to figure out something. If anybody has any suggestions on that, I'm open to it. I'll try to figure something out. But that finishes up this second part of the exhaust videos. And again, like and subscribe for more. I appreciate all those who have, and those who commented, and those who have messaged me. It's appreciated. It helps me continue this project. Again, stay tuned for next time. Thanks, guys.